headset, and now in the same vein, Salinas ban, Esmeralda ban, and ONIC will go with Kaja ban, and Rex Regum Khan will go for Kimi ban, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they will ban the Kimi if there's no changes, right?
Yeah.
Yep, still ban the Kimi. Then there's a Cho coming in for Psycho.
Yeah, there's a Cho,
And this Cho Psycho was one of the best in Indonesia.
Yeah.
It was like crazily insane good. So the Grok and Harris.
Okay, so I think just let's continue our conversation about why there is no Xbox.
I do think it's not good for Rector to pick the Xbox because there's Cho. So it's easily picked up, like you just died instantly. But I think ONIC Esports can pick the Xbox because... Oh, but they prefer Terizla right here. Carry.
Your team is picking.
Man, this is a very, very solid pick coming up from ONIC. Xbox still not being picked right here. But, okay, so now they pick the carry. RRQ cannot pick the Xbox anymore because it's just so many counters to Xbox right now. There's Cho, there's a carry, so he still cannot pick the Xbox right now. And now Akai right here for Liam.
Okay,
one of the signature heroes.
Starting with 2 support and tanks and like 1 mid laner. And Regus Regumkian now thinking about what are going to use as the safe laner and as well as the fighter for Lemon. And Gringers being banned by ONIC Esports, that means that will limit Regus Regumkian picking. And well, there's a Cloud in the pool, but do you think that ONIC Esports like baiting Rex Regumkian to picking Cloud?
I do think as well, but in this draft, I do think that it's not really good to actually pick Cloud, right? Or Lunox. Okay, Lunox against Harriet again. We see this classic matchup in mid lane, and now we are seeing anti-match hero, I think.
Yeah, so what will RRQ pick here?
Oh,
Estes again!
So this is Cho. This is Cho on anti-match. This is Cho on anti-match. So it's I think either Drian or Psycho will play the Estes. They can just go play 1-3-1. So the Cho can by itself, Sasa will be left alone, and this Teresa, Lunox as well as Estes just wrecking around everyone.
Yeah. And only ONIC Esports is the one team who dared to pick Estes in MPL. ONIC with the Estes strategy, it brings like something fresh in this tournament. I mean, like, okay, day 2, we've already seen a lot of heroes. Dairot being picked once again with Rex Regumkian. I think they are going to be as the mid laner, mid lane Dairot. Oh no, okay. Who's gonna play Dairot? Tuturu. Safe lane Dairot.
Yeah, this is safe lane Dairot. So they are playing that 2 fighter setup coming up from Rex Regumkian. I think it's a wise choice as well because ONIC Esports was just more tanky heroes than a marksman. So Tuturu will play the fighter role right here, but it's fine. So I do hope that RRQ can manage to survive the early stage. After they survive the early stage when Lemon with that reward having more items, I think they can run through the Estes itself.
Right, so I think the hardest part for RRQ is to defend against early game ONIC Esports, which is already tremendous. With Estes as the support in the early game, the healing is amazing, and Teresa as well is going to be tanky in the early game with Estes as a support.
So yeah, we will get into the game very, very soonly. We see this Estes coming in, and I do think Leomord is actually a counter to Estes, but they still feel like to pick it, so that's fine. But if the early fails for ONIC Esports, I do think the game will going hard.
Right. So what? So again, early game ONIC have the early game, and do you think it's gonna like? If ONIC have the early game dominating the early game, do you think that there is no comeback point for RRQ in the mid and late game? So do you think that?
Yeah, I do think that because Lunox, man. If Lunox get higher level, get higher items, and now we are going into the game. Higher items, higher level. Lunox will just dominating everywhere with the Chaos Assault. But yep, we are going into the game as Psycho will going using this Estes, and Udil will go with Drian in the mid lane right here, going against Liam's Grok as well as Sin using this Harriet.
Oh, and Anti-Mage as well in the mid lane.
Yep.
Oh, I think, okay, well, Harriet is still playing very safe in the mid game, the turret. And, well, I think this is like interesting because, you know, both teams are now playing very safe. There's still no buff. There's still there's no buff rates being initiated by the other teams, and they are like pretty peaceful in the in minute 1.
Yep, they're just clearing the wave like Drian. See? Okay, they're going for the gold buff right now for Udil, but Drian is actually holding mid. No, he actually going bot.
Okay.
Yeah, he going bot to contest this gold buff.
Psycho
okay,
is doing
needs to be careful coming in from Sin. Sin have a lot of it, still have that gold buff coming in, but Drian is coming in.
He's going in.
The
Zaman Force coming in. Drian is
Drian is coming in. It's in so much trouble, but still have the flicker on. Udil is now coming in. Oh, it canceled Liam. Liam still have the flicker. No, there's no Chaos Assault available right here, but Liam needs to be careful. He's very well. Now the Chaos Assault from Udil will take the first blood of the game. Very, very well played from Udil right there. Finn.
Yeah, I mean the movement. I don't know, like the decisions for them coming into the bottom lane to help gold buff should become a first blood for ONIC Esports. And then, you know, even though like Udil's a cooldown is like been delayed, but they have it on time, and they got a kill for Liam. Liam is down.
Yep. Just now, I like the decision of Psycho and Sasa. They cut the creep wave so they can go actually to the turtle with 5 men. So this is a very, very well played from ONIC. Very, very well thought. But
yeah, and
keep getting.
Yeah, okay, now Lemon is trying to cut the minion as well, and there is shit coming in with Zaman Force!
Zaman Force! There's the ultimate coming in, but not enough to contain the damage. No,
there's Audio coming in!
Sin! Still needs to, okay, Chaos Assault will take Sin down right there, and RRQ needs to go back. They need to retreat. They need to retreat indeed, as only 2 tanks. One of these tanks was just sticking around. Okay. Oh my god, these 2 tanks will play the aggressiveness going against the mid lane. Udil has to go down, and Anti-Mage even going with that kick just to make sure tuturu go around.
When jumping in, but it missed!
It missed. But Anti-Mage going against Liam. Drian is there to cover him up.
Oh, I think. Do you think that if Akai doesn't miss, do like going to engage with a Grok is there?
I think the Dairat and the Grok will come for him because I do think the damage is enough.
Lemon! Phantom Seed!
Even
he's committed.
Yeah, he's very committed.
He doesn't get the gold buff.
Sasa still have the gold buff, although the Phantom Seed even being used. Now the Grok, I don't know why this Grok is actually bottom lane. Like, he doesn't need to be there. Like, he can just go through the enemy jungle or just opening the bush. Like, he's just running around the mid lane, you know? He didn't do anything. But look at this. Defensive Hurricane Dance as well. But Sasa needs to be just going for the objective. But, oh, the catapult is outside of the wall. Just perfectly timed from Liam right there. If the catapult was inside, that turret will fall down very, very soon. But Lemon needs to be careful, even Phantom Steve, just to go out from that Estes as well as Sasa.
Alright, so I can say that both teams are playing very safe until minute 4. I mean, the point is still like 2 against 2, and that is unusual for the teams like RRQ and ONIC, especially ONIC. And okay, you can see here maybe there's a skill here.
Oh, Anti-Mage! Oh, it's baited! Baited from Tuturu right there. Vin is very, very ready just to go Hurricane Death this show. and suddenly RRQ is on the lead.
It's a very good kill coming from RRQ into anti-mage. They baited anti-mage to kill Dyrod, but Vin is patiently waiting for him to go in.
Penalty zone, tuturu.
Flicker back in.
Flicker
back to
Drian missed. Drian missed that execution strike. Oh my god, that was a very, very fatal play coming up from Drian. If that execution strike hits, Tuturu will be dead, 100%. But Tuturu still managed to survive, and Drian will have to pay the price.
Yeah, and Tuturu is being fed by ONIC players. Tuturu, 2 kills in minute 6 for Dyrod. This is gonna be, you know, very scary for ONIC later on. If Dyrod's got his items like in minute 7, I can say that Sasa, Psycho, and Odile will be in a grave danger.
Yep, but Lemon was just trying to chip in this wave using the momentum, but in the mid lane, is there going to be another engagement?
Sasa
still going. The Harriet is actually going in, but Drian needs to be careful. He's going down really, really fast. Oh, the heal!
Oh!
From Psycho, save the day, save Drian. And Drian almost because of the synchro vision, but going to be safe. Anti-mage, very, very low. Okay, the ultimate going to be missed, and anti-mage still survived this.
Yeah, I mean the thing about Dyrod is it's very hard for you to timing the ultimate. I mean the ultimate is going pretty slow
Casting
to,
time.
yeah, to initiate, so... Okay, Vin is trying to run away from Odile, only cutting assault into Vin, and Vin is now down. And now ONIC Esports got a kill for RRQ, and now the network is coming into ONIC, but still RRQ on the advantage of 1.5k.
I do think that ONIC Esports not playing as they should be. Like, because with this Estes, they can play just 1-3-1. Like, left Sasa alone, and you play with the Estes, Terizla, as well as the Lunox, because it's very, very...
Sasa!
Okay.
Whoa, they make it coming in the wheel!
Speedy light wheel right there, but Liam with that Shadow Mask needs to be careful. Psycho already pop up the heal, but RRQ will just going back, but Odile is actually charging in with that Chaos Assault. No,
and the turtle actually going to the anti-mage from ONIC Esports, and RRQ somehow eventually they can still defend against ONIC Esports. Anti-mage going in, Zaman Force into Harik, Sin is coming in, and the is down, and they got the second tower and this game, and RRQ win as well, moving into the top lane and now they take into the mid lane. They won more kills coming in, and to risk with 2-0-1.
Okay, brilliance of order of being used just to run away from the RRQ stop. Okay, 5 people is actually already committed right here. No, Drian needs to be careful. One more hit, and he has to go down. Killing spree for Tuturu. And now they're just spreading in mid lane. They want this mid lane turret. Sasa just trying to defend this top turret, but actually the objective from RRQ is on the mid lane. They already committed 4 people, but I don't think that ONIC was just going to let it away, and it's just going to be cleared. Oh, Sasa needs to be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, Shadow Mask from Liam.
Alright, will they get anyone? No, they won't get anyone. Odile, I mean, like, okay, Odile almost there, but
Anti-mage in the very perfect position. One,
can do it.
Two,
Oh,
three,
coming
and
in
the kick.
and got the chest.
He still get the horse, but now Sasa is coming in. Lemon needs to run away. Oh, the damage is too huge, but still has the sprint. And now Sin is engaging on Drian with the Zaman Force. Liam just creating chaos right here. Drian still survive, but Odile is here right now. And Odile, can you chaos assault the Sin? But no, tuturu is coming in. Tuturu is coming in, but the heal.
The heal from Psycho saved ONIC Esports day, and now and the Lord is spawning in these seconds. It's a very good timing for ONIC Esports to get Lord here, and yes, they are now taking down Lord while Drian and Psycho taking down the first turret in the mid lane.
Oh my god, it was a very disastrous team fight for RRQ. It was like everyone was going down, and Tuturu is going for it. But suddenly, they just dead. And now Liam is dead too.
Oh my god, ONIC Esports. There's a reason why they pick Estes, the heal.
Estes just saved the day just now. It's indeed Estes saved the day because everyone was very low and the spins coming up from Tuturu was there and everyone was low. But when Sin is about to jumping back again, the Estes pop his ultimate and Sin was just dead, Tuturu is just dead, and there's no more damage source coming in from RRQ. And now the Lord is charging in from the mid lane as the top lane will be down as well. Oh, Hurricane Dash is already popped out. Finn has to go down. Penalty zone on to 3. Right there. Tuturu has to go down. Udil with that Chaos Assault. Will down. Lemon as well. And now there's only Sin and Liam. They cannot defend. Might be the end for RRQ in this. Deal with just even flicker from Drian. The summon force is being used just to clear the load. Sasa. Oh, the kick!
No, teammate! Sin is dead! Liam is alone!
And now the can they end it? This will be the end of RRQ in game number 1.